Mhm.
Lit. Okay, welcome back to our podcast, our second attempt at trying to be consistent on this.
It's
Um,
working well so far. We've actually done pretty good.
yeah. Yeah, thank you if you listened to the first episode. According to our statistics, no one listened the whole way through on Spotify. But people have watched it on YouTube, so
I don't think it was the whole way through though.
that's okay. Maybe they just prefer to see
Um,
our faces.
yeah, just for a bit.
Hmm. Okay, so why don't you go first, Tilly?
Okay, so doing a little life update. So last time, I can't remember how much I said that I accidentally bumped into a car and it wasn't a big deal. I don't know if I even said that. Um, and I had to pay the insurance. Anyway, I haven't paid it because like I don't know how to do that. They haven't sent me an invoice or anything. Anyway, so it was a little bit of drama. The police came to my door and were like, "Hi, we have to talk to you about this." And I was like, "Why? That's a bit extreme." Well, I didn't say that to them. I was like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." And then they were like, "Is this your car?" And I was like, "Yep." And they were like, "Okay, why didn't you leave a ticket? Like, leave your name?" And I was like, "Bro, because I don't have paper." There was no one around. It was like 6 a.m. And they were like, "Okay, so you'll probably get a fine for that." And I was like, "Okay, cool." Like, you could have like emailed me. Like,
Have you got the
you
fine
could
yet? Or
send
is
me a fine. Like, it was there were three police officers. For what reason? To say I might get a fine.
You will. You
Just,
definitely
just
will. Have you got it
email
yet?
me the fine. Like, it's not that much of a deal. It was so extreme. I was like, okay, go for it. I don't care.
Have you got the fine yet, or is it still coming?
No, I have nothing. I have nothing. The insurance company was like, it's going to cost you this much. Okay, charge me. Like, I'm so confused.
Oh man,
Yeah, but
that's really
that's it.
unfortunate because you
It
were
was a
doing
bit.
well with your yeah. I don't know where that sentence was going, but
Yeah, well, I think I'm still doing well.
yeah,
It's really affected me that much, but it's just a bit annoying.
yeah.
It was a bit of unnecessary drama.
That's so funny. What did your parents say?
They were like, "Oh, we thought it would be worse." They thought it was like, I don't know. I was like, "Oh, it's my car." I was like, "Oh no, this is so extreme." But yeah,
Wow.
they thought something had happened to someone, and they came, like the police came to tell me or
Yeah,
something. But
yeah,
it
yeah.
was
Okay,
just my car.
so just your car. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it was like pretty
It was nothing. It
down
was a
there.
waste of time. It was an irrelevant waste of time.
Oh, that's funny though. That's so funny.
Yeah, so fun little update.
On the update. Um, yeah. I have this jar of paper stars that I want to fill. Um, this is maybe last time I counted it was 100, but that was only up to here. So I think it's maybe 150 now. Um, so I want to fill the whole jar. So I'll keep you
For
updated
what?
if people care. Wait, what? What'd you say?
For what? Just
Just
for fun.
yeah, just for fun.
I saw someone on TikTok do it.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to do it. It like popped up on my For You page. Except she had them
Yeah.
in a shoebox.
Hmm?
She had them in a shoebox, not a jar.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Okay. Well, hello. We're doing the podcast.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
She said at the door. God bless.
That's cute.
That's so cute.
We got our lunch delivered
Do you want your
to
food?
us.
No.
Yeah, bring it in and I'll just put it here. It's okay. Thank you.
Are you actually recording right now?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
that's fine. I can cut. Do you want me to cut this bit out?
Yeah, it's your podcast, man. It's fine.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. So on to what we're talking about today, I guess.
Yeah, so a lot of you guys had requested we continue the theme of mermaids and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we will. Thanks, guys,
Thank you
for
for
really just engaging with us and like replying to the Q&A stuff I put on my on the story and
We
stuff.
really
It's
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait. For our first podcast on YouTube, a total watch time of 1 hour, and we had 19 views. And the thing was 40 minutes. So between the 19 people, they watched an hour. So
Yeah.
well, I know that I watched it like half an hour through. So
I
I
think
couldn't skip it.
I think we should make them shorter episodes.
Yeah, like it was so like I was watching it, it was interesting. I just didn't have time to rehear myself because I was doing other stuff. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, let's get on to the main topic today, which is mermaids / aliens.
Yeah. Slash whatever else like supernatural being things we
Yeah.
think about talking about. Okay. Do you want to kick us off, Tilly? With the
All
video
right. Awesome.
stuff?
Huh?
With the videos you've watched?
Oh yeah. So I've watched kind of relevant videos because it was like top 10, like top 15 mermaid sightings, and then for half of them we were like, this happened, but it's obviously fake. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So it was a bit of a waste of time. But it's a bit of a waste of time.
Oh no.
I really don't know what else to say. Like it was like some of them were like real. There's like one mermaid that's in a museum, and I don't know why.
What do you mean?
But like if they're not real, why is it in a museum?
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't even remember what museum it's in, but apparently it's a decent one.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, it's just like random sightings, but they're all like could be fake, but also they could be real, and they'll be like people see like people that look in charge of stuff moving mermaids, but it's like I don't know, is that real? Like I could dress up in a suit and then like move someone that's dressed up as a mermaid and like I don't know.
Yeah. And then be like, oh, mermaids are real.
Yeah. And then like other people will see it and be like, oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm gonna No, it's okay. I was getting FaceTime.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I didn't have to say that. I shouldn't put people's names to the podcast. Anyway, what am I gonna say? What was I gonna say?
About how people can just dress up and it could be fake.
Yeah. But at the same time, I don't know how much effort that is. I'm just gonna message Kate and just be like, oh sorry, I'm filming a podcast.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah, not about mermaids. But I watched a video during the week and it was like talking about how like angels in the Bible aren't like just normal people with wings. They actually like are described to be like different and they're kind of scary. And it was talking about how there's like 3 different kinds of them, and there's this one that's only ever mentioned once. I can't remember where it is, but it's like these 2 ring things, and then on the outside of the rings it has eyes all the way around, and it like moves around. I don't know. It's kind of scary but kind of cool, and some people think that it could be just like hypothetical, like it wasn't actually what I think it was Elijah. It wasn't what he saw. It was just like he could have been like not high, you know, he could have been seeing stuff, and he didn't know that. Or it could be real because it's not mentioned anywhere else, that particular kind. But yeah,
is it in the time where he like had a moment?
Yeah, I think that's when it was. Yeah, but it's only ever mentioned once and never again, that kind of angel. So it's like, I don't know, cool but kind of scary. But yeah, they have like 4 faces and like wings, and the wings all touch each other and they like move without like, yeah, I don't know, kind of cool but kind of scary. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I see lots of memes about them.
Really?
You know, when like the angels are like, don't be afraid, and it's like, this is the angel. Do you see them on like the meme page? I've seen like a few on like Subtle Christian Chase and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
I hope they pop up those memes on mine.
Yeah. I was gonna say something about like I don't know. I was gonna be like yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to put my words together today. This is so terrible. Like try and relate that to aliens, because like people, if you saw that, you'd be like, oh, that's an alien.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But normally if angels come to Earth, they like just look like humans.
Like people, yeah. Well, yeah.
I think so that people don't go, that's not normal.
The point is not that you're like, hey, that's an angel. You're like, oh yeah. 'Cause,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely if like something in
A
full,
monster?
yeah, like a human face, a ox face, a eagle
Yeah.
face, a lion's face, like came to you and was like, let me tell you
You
this
think
about
you're
me.
being
Like,
possessed?
what the heck? Am I seeing things or is this really happening? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So, any more on your alien stuff or your mermaid stuff?
Well, Seven News has released a lot of stuff that I don't understand like why, but it's funny. They released like alien sightings and stuff,
Mm.
like UFO sightings. So we should just like ask questions. So do you think aliens are real?
Look, I don't think that they're like the green things that they are in like Hollywood movies. I don't know if that's specifically what they look like, but I feel like there's a whole universe. Surely
Mm,
we're not the only intelligent life on a planet. Like there has to be in other galaxies far away that we haven't discovered yet. Of course, we can't get there. Um, there has to be. I think so. Like
yeah.
I think it's very I don't know what the word is, but it's silly to think that we're the only intelligent life, I think.
Mm,
Just because on the planet, like we have such a vast array of intelligent life already, and we're the only ones that can talk, but like, I don't know. I think it's silly to think that personally that there's no other life out there.
yeah. I'd agree.
Mhm.
Like our planet is like because when you like look at it, it's like our planet's the only planet that life could survive on.
Mm.
But
In our solar system, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
but also like different life can survive on a different planet.
Mm.
Like, you know what I mean? Like if you put a penguin in the middle of the desert, it can't survive there, right? Like, but the camels can because they're just different. So
Mm.
aliens would be different, so they could survive on like different planets. It just depends, like on how they adapt and adjust to the climate.
Yeah. I don't
Like,
know if it's as intense as that Doctor Who episode. What is it? The Waters on Mars, where it's like the thing is.
the issue with Doctor Who, right, that I'm finding is that like so you know that like episode with David Tennant when like Gallifrey was coming and it was all like, oh, the bees are disappearing, and that was in like
Mhm.
2007. And then like the bees started disappearing. And I was like, no, that's a bit sus. And then they're like, oh, we're going to Mars in 2050. And this happens because there's water on Mars. And everyone's like, there's no water on Mars. And then we found water was on Mars. And now we want to go there in about 2050. Like it's a bit sus because that episode was like not ideal.
Yeah, true. That was.
Because like even though there were only 5 of them there, and then the doctor came, and then it was like, oh, he saved them, but that he shouldn't have because they were all meant to die. So like if they all die, sorry, if they run into scary aliens that look like that, and then they all die, that's good.
Yeah.
If not, and then they're like as smart as people but ugly and come to Earth, then we're all dead. It'd be like a zombie apocalypse, like but in water, like we're all dead. It was yeah. Anyway, that episode, I was the only person in my family that would watch that episode. Everyone else was too scared, as in like my siblings and stuff.
Oh
They were
yeah.
too scared.
It is kind of gross. Like they are scary looking.
They are quite ugly.
Their eyes are like really blue, and then there's
And
just
their mouth is open and black, and it's got all cracks and the water falling out. It's
oh,
disgusting.
yeah.
It's like dry with the water falling out. Like, bro.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, it's
But
not
cool,
ideal.
but gross. I understand what you mean. Like it's a bit weird that like they made those episodes and then things like that started happening.
Yeah. It's like, well, because you know how like science fiction is like based on science.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, like you're just making stuff up. Like obviously coincidence that stuff can happen, but also like I hope it doesn't. I have a lot of like, yeah.
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 I agree.
Anyway, yeah, so I also believe that aliens probably could be real. I don't Do you think that aliens have or would have made contact with Earth already? Like, you know how like people have alien sightings, UFO sightings, because the Pentagon admitted that you know that clip that was going around in like 2017, and it was like UFO, and like the fighter jets had recorded it, and they were like, "What is that?" And it was like looked like a tic tac, and it was like going like that, and then it went down, and then it went right up into the sky and disappeared.
I don't think so, but I've seen like other.
Okay, because that one was like it was like a US fighter jet, like it was an official thing, and it was like got leaked, and they
Mm.
were like, "Nah, it's fake." And then last year they were like, "Yo," so it turns out that was real. Um, and everyone was like, "Whoa!"
No way, who
For
would
a
have
minute.
thought?
Yeah.
Mm.
Um,
Well,
so yeah, do you think that aliens have visited Earth?
I don't know. Like, of course, everyone immediately thinks of like Area 51 and it's like, what's going on
Yeah.
there? Like, there's something sketchy happening there. Um, Possibly, but like, honestly, I feel like if they do exist, I feel like they're so much more advanced than humans are that maybe they're just like, let's not waste our time, you know? Like, maybe they came
Yeah.
once and they were like, yeah, no.
Like back in the day.
Yeah. Or maybe they come every so often and they're like just checking up on the earth and then they're like, oh, nah, it's still not the place to be. We'll leave it
Yeah.
alone.
It's like there's lots of like historical stuff.
Hmm.
Some of it's a bit on. So there's like, have you seen this? There's like this show. It's I'm pretty sure it's called Alien
Hmm.
or like Ancient Aliens. Oh my gosh. And it's like all these like scientists who like talk about the aliens that have visited in the past. And so there's like based on like the drawings on the walls and stuff. So there's like some of like ant people and like visiting like people in like New Mexico. There's like lots of kind of like craters, but like it's like I don't know, it's a bit odd.
Hmm.
Because yeah. Um anyway, that shows basically being like, oh, so aliens have visited, but in the past.
Hmm.
And they don't visit anymore. But they visited in the past and gave like technology. So, like, for example, to build the pyramids, which like I get low-key mad when people say that the pyramids are like built by aliens and fake, because it's like, no, it's not. But anyway, you can believe that. Like, do what you want, but like that's like so mean. Anyway, um, yeah.
Hmm. I've
Um,
heard the show, but I don't think I've ever watched like a full episode the whole way through. I feel like we would have watched it in Bible or history or something.
I don't think so. It's
Okay.
like fake. It's like fake news. I don't think you show that in school.
I feel like, yeah, no, you're right, probably. Maybe
But it's like,
we watched it.
hmm?
I said maybe we were off topic and then we watched it.
Yeah, it gets like there's lots of ads for it and stuff. As soon as you click an alien video, you get a ton of ads. But it's like, yeah, so some of them are like really crazy, but it's fun to watch. Like some of the stuff they say is like, oh, it could be. So like a lot of what people do, oh, so in World War II, the
Mm.
Germans had this thing. I don't know if you know it,
Mm.
that thing, and it looks like a bell, and then everyone's like, oh, it's a time machine. And
No.
then there's other like historical things where it's like, oh, aliens came down in a ship that looks like this, or and then they're like, that looks the same as this.
Mm.
But the issue is, as if they lost the war and they had a time machine from aliens. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, that's sad. Like, you like
If they
if you
still
have
they had a time
a
machine.
time machine and alien technology, you can't really lose a war in like the like 1900s,
Mm.
in like 1940, in the 40s, bro. Like, yeah. Um. Anyway, yeah. So my opinion is that they could have visited Earth,
Yeah.
but if they have, it's a bit awkward because like it's all a bit awkward, really. Like, because you think like everyone's like always like, oh, it'd be an alien invasion,
Mm.
but like maybe like Earth, like people are the only things that really want to invade.
Mm.
Because like no one else really wants to invade. Like dogs don't really do invasions. Like
I don't know if we can compare
Like it's only really people that are like.
Yeah.
Apparently, chimpanzees do it. They like start wars and like kill other chimpanzees for fun. But we share like most of our like 99% of our DNA with them. Like
Yeah.
they're like basically human. So I think if there was going to be an invasion, it would be more likely to be with them than with
So it'd be like Rise of the
aliens.
Planet of the Apes.
Which I've never seen.
Yeah, same. I've never seen it either.
But based on that one video that's been going around on TikTok, you know that one video where there's like a news report happening and the chimpanzee is like just standing in the back?
What the heck?
And it's like, oh, the chances of being killed by a chimpanzee are low but never zero. It's got that scary music.
No, but I love those TikToks. I think they're so funny.
I'm gonna show it so that you don't have to put it in the thing.
Okay.
But yeah,
I thought you were meaning
like
of like the person dropped their sunnies into the enclosure and then the monkey put them on.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were talking about, but no. Also, if
like chimpanzees are nice. Wait, sorry, go.
I was gonna say, if you're watching this on YouTube and you have any opinions, put them in the comments. Let us know. We want to hear what you think. Continue, Tilly, what were you saying? Chimpanzees?
Like the videos of them like reacting to magic tricks and stuff.
Oh, it's so cute. I love those videos. And they're always like losing their minds. They're like, what the heck? How did you do that? Which is fair enough. Like, I'm also like that.
Yeah. Like, it's good that like they can like, yeah, I don't know. Like if you show a dog, they're just, oh, dogs kind of, when they like you lift the blanket and then like some of them, like the smart dog.
My dogs don't.
Yeah, like big dogs, like how that like the dogs are starting to talk like by pressing buttons.
I love that. I think that's so cool. And like, I don't know. Obviously dogs are so much smarter than, I think animals are just so much smarter than we've ever given them credit for or really ever explored before. So I think that's so cool that we're now starting to figure out ways of communicating with
because
them.
it was started with like, yeah, you can be, I'm pretty sure, because the girl's a speech pathologist, but like for dogs now. She read a book and then like trained a dog to talk. But
it's so cool. I also saw a bird on TikTok that was speaking Spanish to its owner.
And like laughing.
Yeah. Because it was like in the bathroom or something. And then he was like, I don't know, I don't remember what it was saying, but it was like talking to him and he was talking to it in Spanish and it was responding in Spanish, which was really cool. It could have also just been making noises that sounded like it, but I guess that is really what talking is, isn't it? Making sounds that are words.
Okay, I found the video. This took me too long. I had to go to YouTube instead of TikTok. This is it. That's like chimpanzee. It's like smiling. It's like very scary.
No, it's eyes. It's eyes.
Like
that looks fake. No, that looks fake.
Like,
what the heck?
But turns out it's like, I don't know, the news talk. It's like, oh, it's an orangutan. There you go. That's why I couldn't find it. It was like the smiling orangutan, but everyone else is like creepy monkey. So I guess it just depends on like your opinions on what an animal smiling is. I don't know. Like, I think they're cute, but like, I don't know. Like, how like monkeys are like taking over in like India and Asia and like all the parts where it's like overpopulated. Like, there's so many houses, there's not enough forest, so the monkeys are just through the streets being really rude and stuff. Like, where are they gonna go? Eventually, they're gonna come hang out with us, and like, then they'll just adapt and like just get used to us. So
yeah. I reckon monkeys can talk. Like, there's always those memes and it's like monkeys can talk, they just don't want to pay taxes or something. I reckon 100%. I feel obviously they're smart enough to do it.
If you teach them, because they can learn a few, like there's been like monkeys that they teach like words and they can put together a few, like kind of put together a sentence. but they can't like, and they can learn. What was it said? Like they can learn sign language up to 160 characters. Like so, basically, you can talk to them in sign language. If you teach them sign language, they'll chat to you.
That's sick.
Yeah. So
That's crazy. I want to know what goes on in their head. Like, I want to hear their thought process. Same with dogs.
yeah,
Just any animal, really.
yeah. Well, yeah. You can. Yeah. I want to teach. I want to teach my dog Mabel how to like talk because she's
Yeah.
decently smart. Like, just don't know how to find the buttons.
You probably have to get them online.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be
But
sick.
like it's just training them to know words.
Mm.
So like obviously she already knows walk and like do you want to go outside or like do you want dinner? Do you want to go to bed?
Yeah.
But like I don't really know what else I'd need to tell her.
Yeah.
Like she just pressed the buttons all the time. Walk, walk, walk. Like she'd just be annoying about it. She's so rude.
It'd just be like, I guess, teaching kids, just like teaching them the association between the thing. It's like, this word is this thing.
Yeah.
So,
She doesn't need to be able to speak to me. I just have to speak to her.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you
Like
do that anyway. So,
yeah. So,
okay.
like unless she wanted to tell me something, but then she'll just stand near me but like, what do you want? And then she'll go to the thing. So we already chat like that. Anyway, yeah, so back to aliens. Yeah, like I think if we had an alien invasion, it would be a bit awkward.
Mm.
And I think if aliens have already visited us, I don't think we'd be able to just catch them and keep them in Area 51. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you can go to a different galaxy, because that's probably they're not in the Milky Way. So if you can go to a different galaxy and like how are you going to get caught by people that can't? Kind of like I guess it depends. Like if I go into the jungle, I'm getting caught by anything, but like
Yeah, but I know what you mean. If you have the technology to be able to get
to go
outside the
somewhere,
galaxy.
yeah,
Yeah.
like surely you can go like you can leave fast. You have to be able to travel at the speed of light to leave. Like why can't you just leave this? I guess if you leave Earth that fast, it'll like shake the ground too hard or whatever, too much force. But like, how are you going to get caught and just sit in Area 51 for the rest of your life? Like that's a bit boring. But then if not, what a waste of time? Why is Area 51 secret? It's just like obviously they keep like weapons and stuff that they don't want other countries to know about.
Yeah.
But like, why? Like everyone has weapons that they don't want other people to know about. Like we're not really going to have another war. Like we can't because it's too like it's such a waste of time. Like if you don't like a country, you can kill everyone. You can just nuke the whole country. That's just what would happen.
Like too much of a look.
Yeah. So then what? Why would you have a war where everyone's just killing each other? Like you can't win.
Yeah.
Well, you can't.
People are dumb.
Like you just can't win that. Like in Afghanistan, America was like, bye. Sorry for starting this. We're just gonna leave now.
I really do.
We didn't like. I don't like. Why did they even start that war? It doesn't make sense. Like 9/11. But what did they want to like kill us? Like Bin Laden? Like they did that, bro. They did that ages ago. Why were they still there? Like what are they fighting for and why? Like it was just so extreme and kind of unnecessary. Like was 9/11 even real? Was it fake? Because they faked submarines in America to start the Vietnam War.
What? Really?
Pretty sure. They faked something to start a war with. I'm pretty sure it was the Vietnam War. Because they released that a while after and everyone's like, oh, that's a bit awkward. And then was like, I'm just gonna have to Google to make sure it was the Vietnam one. Anyway.
Yeah. I'm interested. I want to know the answer.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what to Google to find this. They faked something. Maybe it was against Japan.
Mm-hmm.
They faked some kind of submarines. Wait. For something. Like, that's why everyone hates America.
I don't think that's the only reason, but
I'm actually not gonna find it. It has like a name. You know, like how Americans are like dramatic and they're like Operation this. You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah.
It's got a name like that. I literally
Okay, maybe we can find it for next time. And then
I
we
have to find it for next time. I'll talk about America being fake.
Okay, I'm excited. I'm keen.
Yeah, because they're a bit dodgy. Them
They are a little bit dodgy, it's true. They're a little bit
like
sus.
the UFO stuff that they released though. That get like I don't know if you've watched it, but like it's just like that. That's it. There's no fire. There's no like. There's nowhere that it could like have. You know how like when we make a rocket, it's got
Yeah.
the thing
Yeah.
to push it up. It doesn't have that,
The rocket.
and it just hovers on the water and then it goes up really fast. Like
Okay, find that video for next time. I want to watch it in between now and then.
okay, yeah, because it's like because it got released by the Pentagon. They were like, it's real, and
Yeah.
I think they did that to kind of like try and like distract everyone from COVID because it was last year, and then it didn't really work because everyone was like I saw on my TikTok, people were like, why does no one care about this? Like they're basically saying aliens are real, and it was like, we've got bigger problems right now. No one cares about aliens at the moment. Like they're not an issue.
about
Yeah.
on our own planet instead of things just coming to look at us.
Yeah, it's like if the aliens have come and we haven't died, then there's no issue. This is the issue with people, is because like America and all of them, the people that will go to visit aliens, America, Russia, China, North Korea, like is on a vibe, but I don't know really what they do. But these countries like to be the best and fight. So that's when they go, oh my gosh, this alien, let's kill it. Oh, we found their planet, let's kill them, or let's at least try and be in charge. And then it's like, oh, you guys caused drama, and now look, they're killing us. Like what? It's just
Yeah.
the same. Yeah, I was gonna say like the same with like AI and stuff. Like I really love AI and like, but a lot of people don't like it because they're like, oh, they'll kill us. Which like, because like you know how like they put those two Facebook in a chat and then they started being bad, so they had to shut him down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like
I reckon we should talk about like the UFO America stuff, and then we should also talk about AI another time.
yeah. Oh, definitely. Okay. Well, those could be the next two.
Yeah.
Because I had like some stuff on my TikTok and people were like, oh, this is so scary, but it was literally just two robots having a chat. Like it wasn't scary.
Yeah.
One of them was just like, oh, I want to be human, and the other one was like, well, you're not, so you can't. I don't think that's really scary. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think if we ever have a proper war again, it's just going to be robots like against something else, and then they're going to get sick of it and be like, why are we dying?
Yeah, why are we fighting?
Because people were like, oh, you know how there was like these robots in Japan, and then they killed everyone, and everyone was like, oh, I don't know if this is real, because it was like they were making AI robots, and then they like turned on the people and killed them, and then they killed like 4 scientists, because like 3 of them got shut down, but then one of them started rebuilding itself, and then everyone's like, this is why AI shouldn't exist, because they just went wrong and started killing everyone. I'm pretty sure that was real.
Well, we'll look into it and we'll bring
yeah.
I think this has been really interesting.
It's been good. This is like, I guess, a good like overview of what the rest of the season's going to be like. It's looking like it's going to be towards a little bit, we're we're a little bit sciencey, I guess.
Yeah. I like this. I like the like bringing a topic and then asking questions and then we talk about it. I like that. I like doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Okay, I'm actually very excited for next time. It's gonna be
Same.
so good. Okay, these are coming weekly. These are coming
Yeah.
weekly. Otherwise, it's too long, and I've got too
Yeah.
much to say. This is awesome.
Yeah. We need.
I'm so keen.
Maybe we'll make them a bit longer, or maybe we'll make. I don't know. We'll figure it out and everything. But
Yeah, this
yeah.
is good.
Okay. I
I
feel.
want to.
I feel bad that we were on a roll kind of, and now we have to kind of cut it short. I have a class to go to. That's why I'm. But thanks for listening or
Thanks
watching.
for listening. Next week's gonna be even better. So if you listened all the way through this and you were like, "Oh, I'm not sure about it," listen next week where it's gonna be lit. And also listen to the one from last week all the way through because obviously none of you guys did that. But obviously none of you guys are gonna be here right now. So whatever.
All right. Well, thank you. We'll see
You
you
should have this light on so you could see me
next time. Next time.
next time.
All right. Lit. Bye. Thanks for listening. See you next time.